What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to go over a technique here if somebody has my back. It's a really good, effective technique. You can still catch high-level people with this. Sometimes they just make the mistake of crossing their feet when they're on the back. So the way that I'm going to remember which side to go to, if this foot is the one that's on top, it's going to be the opposite one that goes over. So if he switches his feet, this leg is going to be on top, which means my left one is going to go over. Now when we get here, I'm just either triangling my legs or crossing my feet and then putting hip pressure, and it's pretty much just twisting both of his ankles and putting a ton of pressure. It can break your foot, so you want to make sure you're careful with your partner if you're doing this in training. I don't want to go here and then just rip it. Always give people time to tap. So if he's got the seatbelt here and I'm defending, as soon as I feel those feet cross, I just look for which side. This one's over top. If that one's over top, I go here, and then I'm going to use my hip bone to press against to get the finish. Now the other one is if he doesn't have his feet crossed. He's doing everything right, and I just see that his foot is dangling out there, right? Doesn't have any attachment. What I'm going to do is take my calf and go right over top of his toes and then create a lock here. Now again, I'm going to be using my hip bone to push. And it almost turns into a heel hook. But you can see it's putting a lot of pressure on his ankle, going all the way up to the knee. So he's doing everything right. I just step over top, get control, use my hip, and it's a nasty finish. And I can do that on either side. So I'm just going over top, catching right at his big toe, walking, getting control with my feet, pushing my knee inward, and then using my hip to get that pressure to go up towards the knee. Now, a funny story about this, one of my students, his name's Keo, he was in a tournament, and I yelled out, I was like, look for his feet to cross. Once he crosses his feet, lock it up. So I kept saying it over and over, and I think I put it in the guy's head, but he was on his back. He was beating Keo. I think there was like 30 seconds left. He's up 10-0, and I kept saying, hey, when he crosses his feet, step over. The guy instinctively just crossed his feet. Keo went like this, boom, extended his hips, won the match, gets up and looks at me and is like, huh. I was like, thank me for it. It was like a Jedi mind trick or something. I put it in that guy's head to go for that technique, and he hit it. It was one of my coolest coaching moments there. And even the guy's coach was like, why'd you cross your feet? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know why I did it. I just randomly crossed my feet for no reason, and he even knew it. But, you know, that's a black belt trick right there.